Well, hello there. I wanted to make a video tonight on a topic that I don't usually make videos on, which is Photoshop. And today they released in their beta version a new fill feature called Generative Fill, which is a generative AI fill that you can use on Photoshop. And I think it's awesome. AI has kind of been taking over, and a lot of times on Photoshop, they've been adding more and more AI to the things and to making the workflows faster. But I really think this new one is just kind of out of this world. I'm going to show you. So here are a couple images from Midjourney that I made, and I wanted to show. So this is an image from Midjourney, but I wanted to show you what it looked like originally, and then I'll show you actually how to do this. So this was my original image, just the normal square image that you get out of Midjourney, just a Japanese style painting of a train station. So then I cropped this photo and made it longer and just told the generative fill to add a little bit more. And it did this. It's just amazing. It's got the right lighting, it's got the right textures. You can see it's not as high a quality, but it's amazing. Then I said, I wonder if I can get a phone booth in here. So it gave me a phone booth. I didn't think it was awesome. It gives you a bunch of different options. It'll give you 3 at a time, and then you can just rerun it to see if it works. I think this one's fine for now. If I was going to actually use this photo for something, I would flatten it and then color this how I wanted it to. But then I was curious, could I get a train on these tracks, and could it be the right angle? So I tried that, and it did it. And it gave me a whole bunch of options for the trains. But this is the one that I think looks great. This generative fill is nuts. So let's take a look at how it works, and I'll do it live and show you just how this thing works. Okay, so this is an image I just made. Just again, another Japanese style train snow scene at a train station. I think it would be cool to make this a little bit wider. I think it might be cool to make it a little bit taller. And I was kind of considering adding like a rising sun here, as it kind of looks like it's morning or something in this photo. So let me show you how to do this. So we're going to take the select, or actually for this, we're going to take the crop. So we're just going to crop this and make it bigger. So that looks about nice to me. So you have all this extra white space, right? So now you're going to take your rectangular selection tool. You're going to grab part of the picture so that the AI has something to work off of. Then you're just going to say generative fill. So this is the new little kind of like quick action box that the context menu. And it kind of gives you all the things that we do all the time. And you don't have to right click, you don't have to find it in the menus anymore. It's all here. It just kind of hangs out with you, which I'm coming to actually like it quite a bit. So anyway, let's try this generative fill. So you click that. If you want to give it a direction, just kind of like Midjourney or ChatGPT, you can give it a direction. If you don't, it's going to try and do its best context fill from the photo. So I'm just going to let it generate. So let's see what happens. And there you have it. I mean, it's not as detailed as the rest of this, but it's pretty crazy, right? I mean, it got the style, it got the colors. It's just, that's one click, 2 clicks. Crop, choose, and then the AI. That's out of this world. All right, let's try and see if we can make this a little bit taller and add a sun to it. So again, I'm going to make it taller, and then I'm going to get my rectangular selection tool here. I'm going to give just a little of this, and I'm actually just going to let it do this time. I'm going to just let it make the sky. So let's let it work here. And just look at this. It looks like it's part of the original photo. It's just crazy. Okay, so let's be a little more complex here. I'm gonna grab my selection tool. I'm gonna be rough, right? I'm just gonna grab the top of this temple, this train station, grab, some of this, maybe this little guy in the background here, and I think I'm probably content with that. So this is where I think I would probably want a sun to be coming up or something, right? So let's just see what it does. So I'm going to say rising morning sun. Let's see what we get. Okay, so not a great result this time. That one looks a little too like it's supposed to be on a flag. What you can do is when you're not totally happy with it, you can regenerate it. Okay, so this is a little bit better. Not exactly what I was thinking, but still kind of cool, still kind of interesting. So, I mean, it's an AI, it's learning. This is literally day one that it's been out. But if you take away that layer, I mean, look at this. So, this is what we came up with. And this was our original image, this square. So there are some limitations. As this builds the pieces, they lose quality the larger the sections that you do at a time. So if you want better quality, you have to do smaller rectangles when you build out. But yeah, I just wanted to do a quick video on this because I've been blown away all day long playing with this. I have had it add clothing to people. I've had it make bodies where there are not bodies on people. I've had it add hot air balloons into photos and airplanes. It can make mountains bigger. It's just, let's do it one more time here. Let's just see what it could do for the rest of this train station. I'm in awe of it. It's just so cool. Let's see. Okay, I mean, look at that. It's not what I would have added, but it's pretty. I mean, it's got it right. Like that's the station. It's got the tracks. That's pretty crazy. I think I would actually probably leave this without that part. But if we crop this down and just go back to what the original photo was, it's just still it looks amazing. Without a second glance, you clean up these people over here, and you can do that. You can say, you know, add a person. Let's see if that works. So I said person in style of photo. So let's see if it chooses the same kind of art style. And it kind of did. Okay. I mean, like, it's trying. We can choose some different people here, and that's not right at all. But no, nor is that. But this is close. So this is generative AI fill in Photoshop beta. So again, this is only in Photoshop beta. So if you have Adobe CC, you have to download Photoshop beta to get this. It's a brand new tool. They're working on it. I am blown away by this. What do you think? Have you tried it? Um, I'm just gonna say also I had to actually uninstall my Photoshop beta and reinstall it and then look for an update because it just wasn't showing it to me, but I got it. Yeah, like, subscribe, let me know what you think. I'm just blown away.